What up, people? This is Black and White Politics again. Raw dog style.
Raw dog.
Why? Just had to call it something.
So
How's your week been, man?
stressful.
Stressful.
Very stressful.
You got a lot going on with your mom, don't you?
A lot going on with my mom. Family feuding, stupid stuff.
And that's always comes along when the matriarch gets sick.
Yeah.
Everybody else feels like they have to fall apart.
Yeah.
Well, you know, my life ain't been cake either.
Oh, I know. I know.
My wife, you know, she just had her surgery. She's doing a lot better. Slowly but surely, she's getting over being in pain, but she's still there. She ain't quite over that part.
Yep. And thanks to his lovely wife, I found out some new information that might help my mom out. So thank you, sir. You and your wife.
Appreciate it. So we on my balcony today. He finally come over and met my wife for the first time. I made him some chili.
Yeah, some chili. It was pretty darn good chili. By the way,
I know,
this
right?
man can cook some chili, so it's pretty good.
He don't know I can cook yet, but he will learn.
Yeah.
All right. So did you hear about the half the squad got banned from going to Israel?
What?
Omar and Talib are no longer allowed to take the trip to go to Israel.
What?
How do you find that? That's funny.
What
right?
happened?
Hey,
What happened?
Well,
What
when
did the squad? What did half of the squad tar do?
well, you know, man, when you start freaking talking crap and you start acting crazy and talking crap about Israel and Jewish bans, we've already been down this road in the 40s.
Yeah.
We ain't going backwards.
Yeah. Wow.
So Trump was pretty much pushed Netanyahu into saying, hey, just don't let him come over there.
Benjamin ain't playing.
No, Netanyahu ain't no joke, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. But one thing I'm just still. By the way, for those of you wondering if AOC's called me yet, the
Still ain't called him.
answer is no. But my phone is almost always with me, AOC. So you can please call me. I have another chick up here, but AOC, if you call me, I'll put your face up here.
You're killing me. He's wanting it. He's wanting her to call bad. All right, so you believe in conspiracy theories?
I do believe that conspiracy theories have some validity to them. I don't think they're always accurate, but I think they have some validity to it because, for example, one of the bigger conspiracy theories I think most of us, at least the older ones, remember the Maine, where the USS Maine, the start of, I think it was the Spanish-American War
Right.
over the USS Maine. Then they find out years later that
It just blew up.
it just blew up and nothing to do with it. By the way, if you're ever at Arlington National Cemetery, little side note, if you don't know, if you've never been to Arlington, right near where the space shuttle monuments are for Challenger and Columbia, the mast of the USS Maine is there in Arlington National
Well, that's
Cemetery.
why we raw dog it. We can talk about anything. All right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the newest conspiracy that Epstein, the one that had dirt on everybody,
Right.
he just committed suicide.
Nah, he didn't commit suicide.
You know, he just fell right on over, broke his own neck, crushed his thyroid.
No. Somebody had him offed.
I think, and you're going to have to go look it up to put this in the picture because I'm telling you it's there,
Right.
of Clinton in the blue dress.
Clinton was in a blue dress.
They found a picture of Clinton in the blue dress in Epstein's estate in Red Eye Hills with him pointing back towards you. You're going to have to look it up to
Clinton
let
was in a
folks
blue-
see that.
Let me think. Maybe that's how Clinton could afford his cigars for those interns. He was on the side with tricking. He was on the side tricking.
Now, you know that didn't happen, man. That was a conspiracy theory, too.
I don't know, man. Could be.
I don't know. Monica had the dress.
I don't know. Could be. Could be.
But do
And
you think it's a coincidence that so many bodies from the Clintons' friends have just miraculously not survived to see the next year? Every time something comes up.
No.
You don't think that's a coincidence?
No.
You know, people would say that we're spouting conspiracy theories here.
Well, it's only a conspiracy theory until things are proven. And again, the conspiracy theories, again, back to remember the Maine, for years we thought that what we had been told in our history books, even in my childhood, we were told that we weren't told about the powder magazine explosion until later on when our science got better, our forensics. Damn, I can't even talk. Forensics got better.
It's
We
one of them days.
learned. I know. We learned that it just blew up. Basically, I mean, there's more to it, but the Spanish had nothing to do with it.
And when we're thinking about it, sitting here raw dogging it style on today's episode of Black and White Politics, we want to give a shout out to Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his family.
Oh yes, Dale Earnhardt
They were
Jr.
just reported they were in a
plane crash.
And they all survived.
All survived, which is good.
Which is good, but I want to think about them as they can recover, because I guarantee you they didn't get away without some bumps and bruises.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I used to be a huge fan of Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Daddy, number 3.
Intimidator, baby.
Intimidator, a.k.a. Dale the Dominator. I used to be a huge fan of his. Very much so. Yep. You ever been to a NASCAR race?
No, I've never been to. And I lived in Alabama, and Talladega's up the road. Never been.
You were living near Talladega? You never been to a NASCAR race?
No, I didn't get into racing until I was older. And then they changed all the rules and took away all the fun, and everybody stopped watching.
You're the straightest black guy I've ever met.
I know. Me being black and everything. I can't believe you and your white self.
I've been to Richmond.
Have you?
Yeah. I mean, it's short
North Carolina too.
Okay, I've been to Richmond. Doing my tour bus work, I've been close to Daytona, because that's where 4 is when you're going towards Disney.
Right.
I've of course been to Dover many times.
But have you been to a NASCAR race?
Yes, at Richmond.
Okay.
Now I've been to Dover when they're practicing. Just wasn't there when actual race is going on.
Uh-huh.
Dover, of course, and I've been to what's that one in I don't know, down in. I went to another one. It might have been Talladega. It's an old track. It's an old short track. It's old as dirt. One of them down in North Carolina I've been to. I just stopped by there. It might have been Martinsville.
Did you see the lightning?
Yeah, I saw
We're
it.
expecting the storms coming through.
It's coming.
It's a big storm.
There's one off of, there's a couple, but it's like one off of 81 or 95.
Man, you headed as NASCAR, ain't you?
Well, I mean, I used to be, not so much anymore, but I mean, I used to be. Well, Earnhardt died.
Excuse our thunder.
Yeah, that's that chili.
Yeah, it was deliciously good. Mama used to call thunder. You know, they used to tell the kids that it was God. Jesus bowling.
Yeah, God bowling. Yeah, same thing. But I mean, my condolences to them, because I really was back 1998, 99, 2001.
We
huge Earnhardt fan,
even though we wish them a speedy recovery.
Exactly.
And everything.
Exactly.
Is there anything else going on in?
Well, now that we know about the whole plane crash, I wonder if the Clintons have something to do with that.
Who did they know?
Who did they know? You never know. Hey, you never know.
That is terrible.
Yeah. But no, I hope they're fine.
No, they said they're hospitalized. The family's hospitalized. I'm reading it right now. That family's hospitalized, but they're doing all right.
Yep. And
that's the biggest thing trending right now. Is it suicide or homicide?
Yeah.
Did he do it or not?
I think somebody had him off. Somebody had him whacked.
And I'm gonna tell you this, point blank. Somebody had him killed. He had way too much dirt. See, here's my theory on the thing.
Break it down to him.
I think the Clintons get the most heat because they were like the biggest profile. And it's proven that he had been down to that island 27 times. But I think there was bigger people to play than just the Clintons. Even though the Clintons are powerful, it wasn't just him. There was people that had dirt on. He was just the pawn and played his part.
Yeah.
In keeping the trafficking going and getting the young girls.
Yeah.
It wasn't just.
Yeah. You
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think he got killed by collaborative people to shut him up.
And there's been theories out there about these presidents, most of them, in recent memory, most of them belonging to like Skull and Bones and secret societies. That have links to other more powerful secret societies. And you gotta wonder. You gotta wonder
if Trump not being a part of that, getting into that, if he hasn't stirred up the hornet's nest, so to speak.
Oh, I'm sure when he got elected, and trust me, I did vote for him this time. I'm voting for Mom next time. I already told her about that already. But
voting for who? You writing your mom in?
I'm voting my mom. Pencil write her in. I am, but because I'm glad he's in. But there's some things that I'm not too keen with. But I don't want to go into that. But the thing is, one of the biggest reasons I didn't vote for Hillary Clinton, well, other than her being a Democrat, and of course, other than Benghazi as a military man.
That's the main reason I didn't.
Is the Clintons have been involved in politics for over 30 or so years.
You saying that a little dirty?
Not only dirty, but I mean, you've had 30-something years to straighten some of the same issues that we're dealing with now, and here this guy comes along. Yeah, he's been rubbing shoulders with different people for years, but he's never been an actual.
He hasn't had to count. He's never had to cow to anybody.
Right, he's never had to. And so here you got a guy, and I think if I remember correctly, when he first got in office, he gave all the power of his businesses to his sons.
He did.
And I think when he got into office,
and them sons, the ones he gave the power, they don't have anything to do with the politics.
Right, nothing to do with the power.
There's
of
only
politics,
his daughter, one son, and
obviously his wife because she's there. But I mean,
and though they are in his inner circle.
Inner circle, right?
And then the rest of his sons run the business.
Run the business. And I think if I remember correctly, I might try to look it up. I don't know. I'm feeling lazy today, but I think I remember correctly. He did the JFKs. I've heard JFK only when he was president only worked for $1. He didn't or something like that.
He don't work for that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, I think by law they have to pay him at least $1 or something.
He has given all of his money so far away to a different charity.
Right, it's been given away to charity. So basically, he's working for free, being president for free. So,
but I think, people tried to, whenever all this first broke with Epstein, they tried to link him into it, and,
right.
And what got me is once it come out that, he had rubbed shoulders with the Epstein before, but once Epstein showed his true colors at Mar-a-Lago, he kicked him out.
Right.
Right?
Right. For example,
you can't have that he don't come back over here. You got to go.
I mean, for example, okay, guys. So some of you know from my other channel, I used to drive. Well, I still drive tour buses for a living, but I used to drive.
He loves it.
I know. I used to drive for former Virginia state senator, and I also used to drive, of course, for one of his wealthy friends here in Hampton Roads. And this former Virginia state senator is rubbed shoulders with a former mayor of the city of Norfolk. I've been present, rubbed shoulders with people of various influential organizations here in the area, outside the area. Rubbed shoulders with, and actually been to the wedding of,
What's
or
the
at
point?
least close to the wedding. He went to the wedding. I stayed with the bus. I'm saying to the wedding of a U.S. Congressman. And in addition to that, had from time to time, a couple of times, local, state, and federal leaders on board the bus. So I can say that I've rubbed shoulders with some of those people.
Oh, I get you.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm in cahoots with what they're doing, political-wise, business-wise. I just happen to kind of rub shoulders with them because of the job that I had driving for.
So you met them in passing.
I met them in passing, right? I don't play golf with them. They don't call me. The senator calls me or texts me. Usually texts me every now and then about this time. I'll text him back usually, whatever, holidays, whatever, Merry Christmas, it's that kind of stuff. But other than that, I don't have... He left an
impression.
I guess, yeah. I don't have...
You've been the white guy.
I know, right? I don't have that, like, when I have things going on, I don't bother them, even though I could. I don't bother them to use their clout because I don't think it's quite necessarily appropriate. Now, if I
could it be that you're not high enough on the totem pole?
Maybe, but I'm not absolutely like what I mean.
White guys such as yourself, I figured you could lose that clout to your advantage.
Well, I was trying to use my white privilege, but I try to tone that down. I think most people have respect for me for not using my white privilege.
Okay.
To just kind of go through the same crap everybody else does, but I could say, "Hey, this is going on."
Why don't you pass me some of that white privilege?
There you go. Well, I'm saying I could, but
I won't never be the same again.
I choose not to do that. That's why I never on camera anyway tell people who he is.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's great. I don't even know how long we've been running.
I don't know.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
That's a raw dog edition for you. That's twice that sucker went off. Truly raw dog people.
Yeah, I know. Now it's silent. Shut up. Told my Note 9 to shut up.
So, you got anything in?
Not really. You see, folks, We're out here in a freaking thunder and lightning storm.
Yeah, it's starting to get bad.
Risking our lives
Trying to
bring
make some good
you
content.
good stuff.
All right, so with that being said, hope, we're gonna pray for your mama, man.
Oh, thank you very much.
She's gonna
And of
get
course, yes, thank you, and of course your wife as well. Yes, definitely.
I appreciate it.
Most definitely.
So that being said, this is Black and White Politics, raw dog style.
Raw. Hey, did we curse in this video hardly at all?
We did. We're doing better.
I don't think we even cursed. We're two
We're
sailors,
doing
so
better.
we're not
I
cursing.
know. So I'm David Allen. I'm the black guy.
And guys, look, let me tell you this. His tan looks fantastic.
Getting better every day.
Better every day. If only I could get a tan like this guy.
I know.
I'm working on it really hard.
Well, you're a white guy.
I
You
know,
get
but
that.
I go to Sunday's Blue Box and just I don't know. I gotta work on my tan, guys.
He does. He
I know,
does. He
so
does.
somebody send me some really good suntan lotion.
I know some really good ones. Ooh, that was lightning there, folks.
We were risking our lives, people.
All right. Black and White Politics, raw dog style.
Raw dog.
Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all, I can't even talk. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And with that,
You guys, please the like button, hit the thumbs up button. We really appreciate it. And if you've watched our videos, if they've been entertaining or informative at all, right now we're at 13 subscribers. We would really appreciate it if you
over 1,000 views.
over 1,000 views. If you guys would just hit the subscribe button, doesn't cost you anything. If you hit the
We would
subscribe,
appreciate it.
we would appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell. It'll notify you guys when we upload new videos. And again, we condolences to the Earnhardts.
We hope y'all
So-
get feeling better because we know y'all a little banged up right at the moment.
Most definitely, yes.
So with that, with Black and White Politics, y'all have a good day.